Imagine waking up to a sky so dark it feels like midnight. Even at noon, the air crackles with heat, and you realize it's not a dream. It's a disaster unraveling before your eyes. Throughout history, moments like these have tested humanity to its core. From volcanic eruptions that reshaped continents to pandemics that decimated populations, disasters remind us of both the fragility and resilience of the human spirit. But which were the worst? And how did they change the course of our history forever? Join us as we journey through time, exploring the deadliest disasters that left scars on our planet and lessons for generations to come. Let's go back to 79 AD, to the thriving Roman city of Pompeii. Life was bustling. Markets were full. Children played in the streets, and the wealthy relaxed in luxurious villas. But beneath their feet, Mount Vesuvius was waking up. When the eruption came, it was catastrophic. Within hours, the city was buried under 20 feet of volcanic ash. Thousands perished, their final moments frozen in time. How could an entire city be caught unaware? And what secrets did archaeologists uncover centuries later when they unearthed this tragic site? The year is 1347, and Europe is thriving, or so it seems. Suddenly, ships arrive at the ports, carrying not just goods but a deadly passenger, the Black Death. This plague spread like wildfire, killing nearly a third of Europe's population. Entire villages were abandoned, fields lay fallow, and the air was filled with the stench of death. But what caused this pandemic? Was it nature, human ignorance, or something more sinister? And how did it reshape society, leading to revolutions in medicine and governance? London, 1666. A small spark in a bakery on Pudding Lane ignites a blaze that consumes the city. For 4 days, the fire raged, destroying over 13,000 homes and leaving thousands homeless. But amidst the ash and ruin, London was reborn. The fire eradicated the last remnants of the plague and led to innovative city planning. Could such devastation be a blessing in disguise? And what did it reveal about humanity's ability to adapt and rebuild? April 15th, 1912. A cold, moonless night in the North Atlantic. The RMS Titanic, a marvel of engineering, is on her maiden voyage. Advertised as unsinkable, the ship strikes an iceberg and meets her doom, claiming over 1,500 lives. Why did the world's most luxurious liner fail? To protect its passengers? Was it arrogance, poor planning, or just bad luck? And how did this disaster lead to sweeping changes in maritime safety? The Titanic story is not just one of loss, but of lessons learned through unimaginable tragedy. August 6th and 9th, 1945. The cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki witnessed the devastating power of humanity's most destructive weapon, the atomic bomb. In an instant, tens of thousands were vaporized, and survivors faced lifelong scars from radiation. But these bombings also forced the world to confront the terrifying consequences of nuclear warfare. How did two cities become symbols of both destruction and peace? And what lessons have we carried forward from those fateful days? December 26, 2004. A 9.1 magnitude earthquake strikes beneath the Indian Ocean, unleashing a massive tsunami that devastates 14 countries. Entire coastal towns are swept away, and over 230,000 lives are lost. The waves didn't just destroy. They united the world in an unprecedented relief effort. But could this disaster have been predicted? And how have we improved our ability to detect and respond to such threats since then? April 26, 1986. In the quiet Ukrainian town of Pripyat, a reactor at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant explodes during a safety test. The resulting disaster releases radioactive material across Europe, forcing thousands to evacuate. But how did such a catastrophic failure occur? And what did this disaster teach us about the dangers of nuclear power and human error? Today, Chernobyl stands as both a ghost town and a stark reminder of the consequences of negligence. September 11, 2001. A normal Tuesday morning in New York City turns into a nightmare as two planes crash into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. The attacks kill nearly 3,000 people and redefine global security and politics. But what led to this catastrophic act of terror? And how did the world come together in the wake of such tragedy to ensure it never happens again? Between 1959 and 1961, China experienced one of the deadliest famines in history, claiming an estimated 15 to 45 million lives. The famine was not solely a result of natural disasters, but also a combination of misguided policies, poor leadership, and international isolation. How did such a catastrophic event unfold in a country striving to modernize? And how did this disaster shape China's future policies and its people's resilience? The mid-14th century was ravaged by the Black Death, a pandemic that wiped out nearly a third of Europe's population. Imagine cities emptied, homes abandoned, and entire families gone within days. What caused this relentless plague to spread so rapidly? And how did it forever change the course of history, from healthcare practices to societal structure? April 20th, 2010. A drilling rig in the Gulf of Mexico suffers a blowout, leading to the largest marine oil spill in history. 11 workers lose their lives and millions of gallons of oil spill into the ocean, devastating marine ecosystems. How did corporate negligence contribute to this disaster? And what has been done to restore the Gulf and prevent similar catastrophes in the future? May 12, 2008. A powerful 7.9 magnitude earthquake strikes Sichuan province in China, leaving over 87,000 dead and millions homeless. Entire towns crumble and schools collapse, trapping thousands of children. Yet amidst the devastation, stories of survival and unity emerge. How did this disaster reshape China's approach to urban planning and disaster management? December 2nd, 1984. In Bhopal, India, a pesticide plant leaks 40 tons of toxic gas, killing thousands in their sleep and leaving countless others with permanent injuries. The Bhopal disaster remains one of the worst industrial accidents in history. How did corporate neglect and a lack of safety measures lead to such a massive loss of life? And why is the fight for justice and accountability still ongoing decades later? Thanks for watching, and subscribe my channel.